If Glossier's identity is clean beauty, how long can it stay credible when Ultra Lip still relies on single-use plastic? That's the question at the heart of our case for change. Glossier builds its skin-first, makeup-second identity on authenticity and simplicity. But its environmental performance no longer fits that image. Ultra Lip still comes in single-use plastic tubes, only half recycled, with no refill system or sustainability reporting. Through the 5C analysis, we identified the company faces a credibility gap. Customers now see sustainability as a baseline, not a bonus, while competitors like Dior and Clarins already lead with refillable circular designs. If this challenge is not addressed, Glossier faces potential greenwashing backlash, investor distrust, and decline loyalty. The passive factor makes this urgent. Legally, EU and UK packaging laws will soon penalize non-recyclable materials. Economically, investors tie ESG performance to access to capital. Moreover, Glossier's slowing sales indicate a need for renewal. Our proposed strategy redefines Ultra Lip through sustainability-driven innovation, so we recognize that the transition will require balancing higher short-term costs and managing the intention-action gap, as not all consumers are yet willing to pay for sustainability.
In order to segment our target market, we use the full set of segmentation criteria. First, demographic, women aged from 18 to 35. Second, geographic, major urban hubs. Third, psychographic, they care about aesthetics, authenticity, and sustainability. And finally, behavioral, high involvement connected buyers on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok who research, see community validation, and act from purpose and identity, but with different motivations for the product. First, we have the trendy youngsters, like Maya, who's 21, who are Gen Z consumers driven by self-expression and aesthetics. They love Glossier's fun, community-driven vibe, but wanted to feel more eco-conscious without losing its visual appeal. Next, we have the minimalist working women, like Olivia, who's 28, who are professionals seeking efficiency, sophistication, and credibility. They want fewer, better products with functional sustainability, refillable, premium, and practical. And finally, we have the environmental activists like Carly, who's 33, who are analytical, values-led consumers demanding proof of impact, transparency, and authentic circularity. So, while Glossier's current audience values beauty and community, these emerging segments push the brand further, from aesthetic sustainability to functional and ethical sustainability. By addressing their style, convenience, and trust gaps, we reposition Glossier as a modern, credible, and sustainable beauty leader for today's conscious generation.
Our idea starts with something familiar and gives it purpose. Ultra Lip is already a glossy icon for Gen Z and millennials. Soft color, glossy sheen, everyday ease. Now, beauty must last longer than moments, so we take what people adore and evolve it. We redesign the object, elevate the meaning, and relaunch it as Ultra Lip Refill. The same signature glossy glow, now in a durable, refillable case, verified by transparent sustainability proof.
Our circular approach follows our ladder step by step. We think one durable case for many lives, reduce waste by eliminating the pouch and avoiding new cases, reuse the aluminum case and tin, repair, refurbish through the magnetic mechanism and a case worth caring for, recycle via monomaterial PCR and aluminum, and recover value by routine empties through loop. We design waste out before asking customers to dispose of anything.
We have the following marketing objectives. Cognitive, raise brand awareness of the new refill system and explain the material shift in 3-in-1 formula. Affective, build liking and customer preference via personalization and durability. Behavioral, drive trial, word of mouth, and loyalty to the brand and the refillable Ultra Lip. The positioning stays true to Glossier for our Gen Z and millennial community who want comfort, shine, color, and conscious consumption in one gesture. Ultra Lip Refill delivers the look they love in a refillable, personalized object built to last and backed by proof. The customer value proposition is simple. One swipe replaces 3 products, one case replaces dozens of tubes, and every refill comes with proof. Less clutter, lower long-term cost, more pride in daily use. To visualize this shift, our strategy canvas clearly shows how Ultra Lip Refill eliminates non-recyclable packaging, reduces environmental impact, raises transparency and longevity, and creates new value through personalization, digital engagement, and customer loyalty, setting Glossier apart from traditional beauty competitors such as MAC and Charlotte Tilbury.
The 4-page log essay. We begin with the redesign using colors for levels product. Well, the core remains for less comfort and everyday glow available in all shades to progressively move customers entirely to the refillable version of the Ultra Lip. Well, the actual product becomes dermatologist tested, vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free 3-in-1. The rich moisture of a balm, the sheen of a gloss, and beautiful color of a lip tint. So one triple place straight. Around it, the architecture changes completely. Our electric recycled aluminum case are designed to last for years, or more than 70% of PCR monomaterial refill that clicks in simply, and a magnetic closure that finally fixes the cap problem. Until level, we remove the pink plastic pouch and add a reusable collector tank for gifting and safekeeping. AR and VR shade try-on, so the color you see is the color you get. Engraving and charms to make it personal, a QR dashboard for recycled content and carbon data, and a lipstick bag for refill empties. Pricing remains transparent, with adjustment made based on costs. The starter kit price has increased slightly from £22 to £25 due to increased costs, but refill price will be significantly reduced to £15, better incentivizing customers to participate in the refillable version of the Ultra Lip.
Place makes refillability as simple and visible. Direct-to-consumer on site and app, and flagships as circularity hubs for engraving and refill drop-offs. Our communication strategy follows a clear logic. We engage emotionally while substantiating this appeal with clear and credible evidence. Following the elaboration likelihood model, we engage both processing routes. The central route focuses on concise and verifiable proof by highlighting the 70% PCR refills, the dermatologist-tested formula, and the long-life aluminum case with a QR code showing the CO2 saved and recycled contents. The peripheral route speaks for feelings. Short videos of the refill ritual, aesthetic videos of the limited swatches, and the sound of the magnetic closure of the Ultra Lip. Across the platform used by our target audience, namely Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest, we can encourage community creation through user-generated content, for instance, by sharing the engraved cases of our consumers under the hashtag MyForeverUltraLip on Instagram, and a TikTok challenge called What's in Your Tin to celebrate the collectible box. We also collaborate with influencers known for their authenticity and minimalism. People who embody the message are refilled, not replaced. In stores, the experience remains consistent with refill, reuse, relove appearing on signatures. The tone of the campaign is warm, confident, and minimalist, not moralizing but aspirationally responsible, turning circular beauty into something desirable and personal.
The new redesigned Forever Yours Ultra Lip shifts customers from a buy, use, discard mindset to a buy once, refill often approach, turning sustainability into a habit, not a high-end extra. To succeed, customers must keep their aluminum case, build refill routines through subscriptions and reminders, and reframe sustainability as smart, effortless luxury. Proof that doing good can still feel beautiful. This will make refilling second nature through small nudges like discounts, loyalty rewards, and emotional storytelling, normalize refill rituals and shift social norms. Additionally, refill purchases made in-store are eligible for a 10% discount when customers bring their empty cases. Profit meets purpose as packaging costs will go down by 7%, while sustainable materials add about 8 to 10%, bringing total gross margins to between 52 and 57%. The Forever Yours model boosts retention and adds £5 million in incremental annual revenue by year 3. In terms of pricing, the retail price of starter kits is £25, with refills at £15, bundles of 2 at £28, and subscriptions at £10. In short, Forever Yours unites profit, purpose, and participation.